I'm back at it again, and this time it was the Didupe and Ermai Falls in Karnataka. We had an overnight train journey to Mangalore, and from there it was around a 2 hour ride to our homestay. The roads are extremely beautiful as you head deeper into the countryside, and this time round the year the weather was really pleasant. We had to take a jeep to go deeper into the forest because your regular vans won't be able to do that. And the first falls we actually went to was the Ermai Falls. It was, I think, around a 30-minute trek into the forest for us to reach the falls. June and July would be the best time to visit these falls because the weather will be absolutely beautiful. But these months are actually the beginning of monsoons in India. So beware of leeches and a lot of wet mud that can be very slippery. So you have to be a bit careful when you're trekking. The Ermai Falls has 3 levels, and we obviously visited all the levels. In the lowest level, the water is actually quite shallow, but the pressure of the water is really strong. So it's just nice to go sit where the water currents are coming and just give yourself a nice back massage. The next level we had to climb, and we had to navigate around these really wet rocks. Thankfully, we had a lot of people to help us get around the rocks because it's a bit tricky. But this level was such a stunner because we sat inside the rocks with our feet touching the falls. And it was really a one of a kind experience for me. The last level was quite small, it's kind of cute. You can go and dip your legs there, and it was nice. After this, we headed back to our camp to just spend some time with the group. We hung around the pool, did a lot of fun games there. And after that, we decided to head to the nearby rice paddy, where we also played some mud games like dodgeball and kabaddi and all of that. So that was really fun. In the evening, we all went for a nice trek around the stream nearby because it was really nice way to just calm ourselves down after such a hectic day. We did a nice campfire where we got to know everyone else in the group, and that was the end of the day. The next day we woke up, we went for another early morning trek to another stream nearby. It was very beautiful, very, very scenic. It's really nice to just be away from the city. After this, we decided to go to Didupe, which was the next falls. So Didupe was a longer jeep ride away, and because it rained a lot the night before, the weather was really, really beautiful in the morning. But most of the road was just really sludgy thanks to all of the wet mud. For us, it was almost a 45-minute trek to reach the falls, and this was like an uphill climb, which was very steep, I would say, because it was very uneven terrain and also really, really wet and muddy. So we had to be really careful when trekking uphill. So unlike Ermai, the Didupe Falls was one single falls. It was like the typical cliche waterfall, like how we want one to look. Absolutely stellar. It was so beautiful. You could literally just sit down where the water hits the rocks or just hang around in the water nearby, but really beautiful. After this beautiful experience, it was time to head back to the real world where we have full-time jobs.